Welcome back to my channel. So this is a highly requested video, and it's so funny because, like, I don't know, it's crazy because first of all, I started getting acne in the 7th grade, and it was like consistently off and on till I was about 23. So like 10 years, 13 to 23, something like that. I had severe acne. Like, I mean, I'm like embarrassed to show y'all even pictures of it. Like, it was so bad. It was bad. Like, to the point where people would make fun of me. People used to talk shit about me. It was bad. And I dreamed of days of clear skin. And I finally got it. And it's crazy because now people like ask me about my skin all the time. Oh my god, please share your skin routine. Oh my god, please tell us how your skin's so clear. Oh my god, you have bomb skin. Oh my god. And it's really like, I don't even know. So steps, I guess. So honestly, the main thing that helped clear my skin, because I had really bad acne. Like, I mean, my whole face used to break out. I didn't even look like this like 6 years ago. I mean, I did, but my acne was so bad. Oh my god. If I'm brave, I'll show a picture. But it was bad, girl. It was bad. But anyway, so the first thing that I learned that clears skin is the sun. So I've always been an advocate of going in the sun. And when I learned about the tropics sun, girl, first of all, the tropic sun is completely different from like the sun here. Like in America, it is so much stronger, brighter, stronger, and yeah, it does the job. Meaning that the sun pretty much just like kills the bacteria that's in your skin, and so you don't have like, it kills it from the inside out. So anytime I go tanning or anything like that, like, I don't have to worry about acne at all because I know it burned the sugar out of any bacteria I have in my skin. So what I would do is like, I sit in the sun for like 2 days in a row. So like, let's just say I'm having a breakout, right? My skin's acting terrible. I literally will, let's say I'm going on a trip to Puerto Rico or something. I legit would took a trip to Puerto Rico to tan so that I could clear my skin one time. Because it's so much, first of all, you get to enjoy yourself. You get to clear your skin at the same time. You save money on a chemical peel, which is probably not even good for you. Save money on any topical ointments that you might get at the dermatologist. It's like, it's not free technically because you're booking a trip to the tropics, but you at least enjoy yourself in the process. So yeah, I've done that before. I've booked a trip to Puerto Rico before, which is Puerto Rico, like one way for like a day is like $250, $300, something like that. That's the same price it would cost you to get a chemical peel or something stupid, and chemical peels actually leave scarring. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So basically, long story short, I'm kind of rambling, but long story short, the sun is the major aspect of how I keep my skin clear. I love tanning. I'm an advocate for tanning. I need at least 2 days to sit in the sun. Like, if I have a breakout, like a real breakout, I will sit in the sun day 1, day 2. And I know by the end of day 2, I'm good. And I may sit in the sun like at least for minimum an hour, up to however long you want, really. And also salt water helps when you're, just going to the beach and being in the salt water just clears your skin because it's not, it dries the skin, the dead skin out and all that. So I would just say like a tropical beach, tropical vacation, the sun. That's number 1. Number 2 is birth control. So I actually have hormonal acne. It's crazy because I've had a lot of shit growing up about my skin. Like, I've had someone think that I was dirty, that I don't wash my face. When really, when you have acne, I used to wash my face twice a day. Like, when I used to break out really bad, I used to wash my face twice a day. I used to wash my face way more than I do now. Now I wash my face once a day. Sometimes I skip a day because actually skipping a day makes my skin act better now because I'm not overly exfoliating it or overly manipulating it. But back then, I used to OD wash my face because I used to hope that my acne would like just disappear. So people swear that you're like dirty or it's the food you eat. Oh, you're eating all that sugar, that's why your skin breaks. No, it's not why. I have hormonal acne, meaning when I get my period, something that's inevitable, I break out. So, and the thing is you'll break out and then your period will stop and you'll start to go into like trying to like cure the acne issue, and then by the time your skin clears up, you'll have marks, and then the hyperpigmentation, and then by the time you start to get some clearness from the marks, you got your period again. And it would just build and build and build and build and build. And so I just like, oh my god, my skin was so bad. It was terrible. I didn't know what to do. And like acne medication didn't really work. It was just like, the only thing that felt like really worked was probably antibiotics. Sometimes worked. But it wasn't until I got on birth control that was a game changer. Like that legit cleared my skin. I stopped getting acne like immediately. And that was, I started getting the first time I ever got birth control was when I was 19. But at the time, before it was free, so I couldn't afford it. Like, I think at the time I was in college, so I got it for like a 3-month pack, and it cleared my skin. And then like I stopped getting it, my skin broke out again, and then I would get it again. I would like I literally was taking birth control just to clear my skin. And once I got, you know, Obamacare kicked in, well, not even Obamacare, but whatever law Obama passed that allowed you to get clear, allowed you to have free birth control, I started getting free birth control consistently. I think when I was like 23, and that's when I consistently started taking birth control consistently, and ever since then my skin's been clear, honey. So yeah, that's that. And those are the two major factors I'd like to say, because a lot of people like ask me about my skin regimen. My skin regimen, I think, is good because it keeps my skin clean and moisturized, but I wouldn't say it's the key factor in why I have such clear skin. The reason I have clear skin is because of my hormones and the sun. That's literally what it is. I would say my advice is always to go to a tropical area. If you have really bad breakouts, get a tan. Don't put makeup on. That's another thing. When I used to break out really bad, I never really wore makeup like that because I just didn't believe in hiding what I had. It's like, I hate seeing girls that like had like super really bad breakouts and then they try to hide it with makeup because it looks obvious, and it's like, oh, you're trying to hide something. I've never been the type of person that just like to act like I'm hiding something. I mean, obviously privacy is one thing, but I'm talking about like obviously hiding something. Like, you clearly can see I'm breaking out and I'm trying to hide it with makeup. It doesn't really help it, in my opinion, to look better. I don't know. I just how I felt about my own skin, and I was trying to actually actively clear my skin. So yeah, but anyway, so now I have clear skin, and but while I'm doing this video, I want to show you guys, I guess, like my skin routine anyway, because I think that what I do, it does help. Even, I'm not saying it's definitely not the key factor, but it does help keep my skin clear. I'm trying to make sure my face is focused. So the first thing I do is, and I learned this from my mom, is washing my face with shampoo. Literally. This, okay, Motions, this is the neutralizing shampoo, so it just basically like brings it's for your hair. So it brings your hair back to its natural pH. This is Motions. Motions usually, it has, Motions neutralizing shampoo usually has sulfates in it. And sulfates is good because it like actually strips any oils or dirt on your skin and cleans it. It's not really good for your hair, I guess, because it strips the oils and like strips your hair. But for my skin liked it. But Motions is getting into that natural hair thing. So now it's sulfate free. I don't know, this is a new one. I don't know if it's going to be as good as the sulfate one. But I like Motions, and neutralizing shampoo has worked in the past because it brings my hair back, brings it back to its natural pH balance. I don't know. I noticed that back in the past when my skin used to break out, I noticed that my skin would act better after I washed my hair because the suds would just sleep down my face, and I noticed that. So I started using shampoo to wash my face because I noticed that shampoo made my face act better than actual like acne wash or like face wash. So because my hair is in my face, I'm gonna get a shower cap. Damn, this thing's 9 minutes long already. This is supposed to be a short video. Okay, I'm gonna just put a shower cap on to keep my hair out my face. I should have put a bonnet on, but this will work for now. Okay, hey, so I'm gonna rinse my face really quick with water. So wait for the water to get hot. Rinse my face really quick with water, just to like get some moisture on it, and then I'm going to show you my steps. So I rinse my face one time. Water. Okay, just rinse my face. Now I'm gonna take this shampoo. Oh, wow, it's different. Okay, usually the sulfate one is clear. I don't know how I'm gonna like this one, but hopefully they start putting the option to have the sulfate one back on the shelves because I like that one. But anyway, I'm gonna rub my hands together and proceed to put this on my face and like massage it into my skin. So I usually will do this for about like 28 seconds. So make sure I get my entire face, including my eyelids, my lips, my forehead. Okay, I'll rinse it off. Ooh. Get a washcloth. Now, this is number 2. You always want to use a white washcloth because colored washcloths have tons of like dyes and stuff like that, and that's really not good for your skin. So I always use a white washcloth. So that was rinse 1. I do rinse 1 because rinse 1 is supposed to just like loosen the dead skin cells and just give you like a 1 rinse over to help basically, yeah, loosen the dead skin cells, so that when you do step 2 you can exfoliate any of that dead skin cells off of your face, any discoloration off your face, any dirt buildup off your face. So what I do is take this again and just do the same thing. I don't necessarily go over my eyes again because this round I'm gonna just do this again for another like 28 seconds, and then I'm gonna exfoliate. Now exfoliating consists of literally just using my white washcloth that has water on it and like going into my pores and digging out any oil or dirt or anything like that. Gently, not too hard, because you don't want to scrape your skin. That was like a big mistake I used to do when my skin used to break out. Your skin's so sensitive when you're breaking out, and I'd like make my acne worse. By the way, you might have noticed my skin's kind of getting back to normal, but I got a really big tan last week because I went to Thailand, and so my skin, I was breaking out really bad on my chin before I went. Like I was getting these crazy breakouts on my chin. And literally the sun just like wiped that right out. So I just rinsed my washcloth and I'm squeezing all the extra water out. The first thing I like to exfoliate first is my nose. I always start with my nose. I start by pushing the side of it up. Now be careful doing that. You don't want to do it too hard because you can like push your bone into your brain and kill yourself. So you just want to do it on the side where you're pushing the skin, the skin up, so that you're squeezing your pores and you're able to ooh, that was a big oil pocket. I call oil in the skin oil pockets, or like big pieces of oil that come out the skin oil pockets. Hello. So I basically squeeze my nose like that. I don't know if you could see it, but there usually is some like, I don't know. Yeah, see like how there's like oil coming out my nose? That's what that does. I massage my nose, and now I'm gonna just move on to the rest of my face. I go on to this cheek, and I just kind of use some pressure and just like make circular motions to loosen the skin. And I'll spread my skin out so that like my skin gets tight, so any oil that's like trapped, it will like squeeze out. Like I said, I do this so the skin flattens out, and any pockets of oil will like raise to the surface because it'll have something in it, and then when I rub my thing over it, it will like pull it out. I don't let oil just build up in my skin. My skin, I would say, is combination, or maybe normal. Normal meaning like I don't get like excessive oil, but it's not excessively dry. It's like in the middle. But I would say if I had to pick between oily or dry, it is more oily than it is dry. Same thing, I make circular motions on my forehead. And then sometimes I stop and move to a different part of my washcloth because I don't want to keep going over the same spot, because now I'm accumulating dirt on my washcloth and I don't want to put dirt back onto my face, onto a different spot. So I move around the washcloth every now and then to like make sure I'm like a new spot is getting a clean part of the washcloth, if that makes sense. Show you guys, my skin isn't as well, yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how the dirt that came off my skin, you see that? That's nasty. That's oil and dirt that came off my face. It's also dead skin because like I said, I have a tan and my skin is kind of like dumbing, the color is starting to like, I guess, dumb down back to my natural skin color. So some of the like color from my tan is coming off, like the dead skin from my tan is coming off still, because normally like in the winter, not that much dirt doesn't really come off my face. Actually, like when I first came back from Thailand, there was like so much dirt coming off my face, but it was really just like dead skin because my face was peeling. So now I just do one more rinse with water. Okay, and now I rinse off my washcloth. I clean it. I clean my washcloth because, like I said, you don't want to put the dirt back on your face. And so then I just dry my face with the washcloth. It's damp, so your face is still moisturized. And at this point, you want to add a moisturizer. Now, two things. Last time I did a skin routine, I told you guys I use this thing called fluocinamide. Okay, fluocinamide is fluocinamide is a eczema treatment. It's a steroid, and I learned from my dermatologist that this stuff is not good. It creates, to put on your face, it thins the skin and it creates rosacea, which I developed. I developed rosacea, meaning that like your skin becomes dependent on it and it can't wean itself off. Like literally, I would like put this on my face every day because it keeps my skin even. It kept me from breaking out. I don't know why. I started using it like when I was in college because it helped my skin clear. Because I was desperate in college. I did everything, and so it worked. Whatever. It worked. It helped clear my scars really quickly because it helps the skin to turn over a lot quicker. Because eczema is like the accumulation of dead cells. So it helped get rid of my acne scars a lot quicker. But my skin became addicted to it. My body became addicted to it because, like I said, it's a steroid. So your body stops producing its natural steroids and relies on this. So I literally could not go a day without using it. And when I say that, I mean like if I skipped a day, my face would break out in these tiny little red dots, and then it would itch. I would like be scratching my face like I was having like a eczema attack or something. I was like, oh my god, my face would get all red and bumpy. It was bad. So what I had to do, and I started doing this last summer, was I had to wean off of this like a druggie. Like I had to wean off of it. So I had to literally, what I did was because I was doing it every day, the month of August and September, I did it every other day. Then October 1st, I did every 2 days. And I did that for 2 more months, so to December. And then from December to February, I did every 3 days. And then from March to May, I did every 4 days, and so on and so forth. So now it's October. I now can do this like every 8 days. By day 8, 9, my face is like, hello, we need a hit, hello. So the goal is to eventually get to a point where I'm doing it so infrequently, my face will not need it anymore. And because my face now has produced its own steroids again, and I don't need it really as much. I can go a week or longer without my face acting up. Probably won't need to use this till Wednesday or Friday, because I last used it on Wednesday. I'm doing it every 8 days now. I don't know how long I'm gonna need to do that, like every 2 weeks. Like I don't know how long I'm gonna need to keep needing this for, but at some point I hope to only use it every, like never, eventually. So anyway, it's a lot. So because I'm not using it today, HairByPierre butter oil mix, I literally will take like this much. And I'll put a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Now, this mix has shea butter, coconut oil, which are really good for moisturization, like locking in moisture. Coconut oil, my face loves coconut oil because it helps get rid of any inflammation. As you can see, my skin is a little red. It will help get rid of that, calm down so it doesn't swell up and stuff, which isn't good for elasticity in your skin. It has castor oil in it, so that helps my eyebrows to get thicker. Like my eyebrows are naturally like a decent thickness, but my eyebrows have gotten like way thicker since putting this on my skin, because it has castor oil in it. And then it has, it has rosemary oil in it, it has tea tree oil in it, and tea tree oil is really good for fungal or like bacteria, so it keeps my skin like nice and clear. Peppermint oil also is invigorating, keeps like the skin rejuvenating cells and stuff. So yeah, my butter is like really good for my face. I get like a little tingly sensation, so it feels nice and cool. And so I put this on, and it looks greasy right now, but like in like 15 minutes my skin like absorbs all of it because it's natural. Like if this was just like, I guess some other like store-bought something and it was this greasy, it would not absorb as quickly or absorb at all because it's not natural. It has all the chemicals in it, but because mine is natural, this will absorb in like 15 minutes. And I usually just go about taking a shower or do my own other things, and then if I need to start doing makeup or something like that, like I literally, it's all gone. That's pretty much it. So yeah, this is my skincare regimen, guys. This is what I do to keep my skin healthy and clear and moisturized and supple and all that. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So
close the door, nigga. Yeah.